Got a little upper day. You know, we gonna get after it. An everyday thing, man. It's a lifestyle. Crazy. I started off with these machine lat pull downs. Pretty good movement. You know, you could do lat pull downs or pull ups, but I use the machine sometimes. So I have 3 plates on here. I did 2 sets. Normally I stick between the 6 to 8 rep range, but it was moving pretty good. So I did 11 reps plus some partials. And you may have to do that sometimes, you know, it's fine. After that, I moved on to this incline machine press. I really like this machine because I don't know if you can tell, but like when you press, it naturally, you know, takes your arms in the right path that lines up with your chest fibers. And a lot of people, they do like the regular grip, but I went neutral grip because, you know, it targets more of the upper chest. So that's what I was trying to hit, you know, so why not maximize it? But same thing, I took this to failure. I did 2 sets and I was able to get up 11 reps. I really like this machine, I ain't gonna lie. After that, I moved on to a low row, you know, trying to get that Christmas tree. With these, I did 2 sets and I was able to get up like 8 reps and I did some partials. Whenever you're doing like your back movements, you know, and you're taking it to failure, I always do like some partials because you're gonna be getting more rear delt action and the tension is still on your back. So you're giving yourself a better stimulus to grow. After that, I moved on to this shoulder press machine. You know, just trying to lock in here. I got 2 plates on here and same thing. I did 2 sets and I was able to get up 7 reps and I did some partials with these too. You know, a lot of gyms have this machine. So, you know, normally I do dumbbells most of the time when I do my shoulder press, but every now and then I like to go on the machine, you know, to be more stable and just be able to push even harder. After that, I moved on to this chest fly. I like this chest fly. You know, I like every chest fly, but this machine specifically, it kind of like the handles move a bit. And so it kind of forces you to stay in the fixed path. Kind of like the incline press that I was doing earlier. But with this, you know, still going hard. I did 2 sets of this as well. And I was able to get up 10 reps. But with these, I stay between like, you know, 8 to 10. But, you know, sometimes you got to do more depending on how the weight feels. After that, it was time to go have fun and hit arms. So, yeah, I did these good old faithful dumbbell curls. Can't go wrong with a dumbbell curl. I mean, it's not too much you can do for your biceps anyway, but I did 2 sets of these and I was able to get between like 7 to 8 reps, you know, pushing pretty hard. As I always say, man, like treat your isolations like a compound. You know, a lot of people have lagging, smaller muscles and they wonder why. It's like, and I see them train it and they're just going through the motions, but you got to put grit in every single movement that you do. But after those, I went straight into these hammer curls. You know, just simple, man. Sticking to the basics pretty much. But with these, you just want to focus on squeezing your forearms and bringing that weight up and just getting that mind-muscle connection. These are going to help your arms like get a little wider, you know, from the front. And it's also going to strengthen your forearms as well. With these, I did 2 sets and I got up between 8 and 9 reps for both of my sets. After that, I didn't really rest much. I went straight into these lateral raises because, I'm not here to play around trying to get to it, man. So for these, I did 3 sets actually, and I did 12 reps for all of my sets. When it comes to my shoulders, like I noticed my shoulders, they respond better to more volume. So, that's what I do. It's a little place in the gym. They got the magazine dreams, but hey, we ain't on that though. We ain't on that magazine dream stuff. You feel me? But they got some cool stuff in here. You feel me? So W Gym for sure. Yeah, I was like, when I seen the magazine dreams, bro, I was low key pissed because it's like, why they trying to even, put that narrative? I moved on to preacher curls and everything, so you about to attack that. Got this old school machine, so we finna see. I did a few warm up sets, bro. Like it just feels smooth. Like a lot of the older equipment be better than a lot of the newer equipment, but nowadays the new companies they starting to like up their game. So like I feel like in the future, gyms are about to be like crazy, bro. And then like all the VR stuff too. I feel like they're gonna start implementing that, but it's really like what you prefer. But it's cool on cardio equipment, but I don't know how it's gonna be just on like regular weight equipment and stuff like that. But yeah, I got some pretty decent weight on here. So I'm gonna try to get between like 6 to 8. I don't know what I'm gonna hit, but we about to see, man. Let's get it. All right, so here we at this preacher curl machine. I did 6 reps for 2 sets. You feel me? Focused on getting the stretch and then squeezing, flexing my bicep at the top. When you flex your bicep at the top, that's how you're gonna make sure you lock in that peak. It's the same with a lot of these movements. Like the poses that you do, are in a lot of these workouts. But after that, we moved on to these tricep push downs. I did the V-bar and I did it like, leaning forward, as you can see, not just standing straight up to help target the part of the tricep that I was trying to target. But I did 2 sets of these and I got up 13 reps, which is crazy, but I didn't want to stop mid-set. I normally stay between the 6 to 12 rep range with my tricep work. After that, I moved on to this single arm work, and with these, I did 2 sets and I got up 6 reps for like both of my sets. So, I went pretty hard on my isolation work, as always. So yeah, man, that was the workout. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned, man. We got big things coming.